back to that word called friend. In order for you to accumulate some real friends, you got to learn how to be one.
Mm.
A lot of times why people don't know what's going on, because people got a habit of, if I see that you about to get hurt and I tell you, that don't mean hit the live button and say, well, Diamond P said it's six bitches waiting on you. That automatically let me know I would never tell you nothing else. Sometimes a lot of things ain't meant to be said. And sometimes when people giving you resources, they're not giving you the resources for you to go back and name drop. They giving you the resources so you can sit back and analyze what's going on, and clear your surroundings up. But we get so caught in trying to appease the internet and the people on the internet. These people stay in different cities in different states. They cannot help you. But when somebody is literally trying to be a friend and want you to know, like I said, I could have hit the live button and said a lot of things, but I didn't. I could have, but I didn't.
Right. So
Wow.
So
Dolly,
this is so many pieces of the puzzle. People think that it's being missing. And the thing about it is, when the people that need to know what went on, I can almost promise you they know. Y'all may not know, but they know. And it's just like Noni said, she been broke this down. Y'all just didn't get it. It was a lot of times that Ashley was telling the truth, but y'all swore up and down she was lying. So people were speaking the truth. Y'all just missed it. So for the ones that missed it, you can't be mad. You honestly can't be mad because it was told. Y'all just didn't catch on to it. And for somebody like Ashley, y'all figure she lies so much. Anything she say, she's lying. When a lot of times she really, really was telling the truth.
yeah, but I'm not gonna like put that like I ain't gonna put them down for that because like that's just the way the cookie crumble. But so Dolly, pretty much what Diamond's saying to you is that Key Montana was agreeing with her about things she was speaking about in her aspect of whatever she dealt with, not
I get it.
particularly on the setup part of things, okay? Not a part of what was done, who done what, you know what I'm saying? Not that part of it. Because Diamond
Yeah.
Pete really wasn't in the mix with that because she had separated herself from the situation. See, and a lot of people don't know that there were several separations done during that time, and people wasn't talking to certain people, but people don't understand that. So when I heard you say that Key was um, co-signing, I wanted to
Mhm.
know from you what she was co-signing about, because my knowledge was Diamond, and excuse me, but I got to be real, that Key and Diamond weren't cool. So when you said that, I was like, okay, that's great that she was co-signing. So I just wanted to know what's up, Jesse. I want to know what she was co-signing for. But that's good if Key and Diamond did mend a relationship. That's good. But that's basically all it was. You know what I'm saying? That's basically all it was. Diamond, we was having a conversation. I was playing this live right here because this live is interested. Because she says she don't know nothing. She ain't got no tea. She don't know nothing. Then they said yesterday she took to the live and said she not confessing to nothing. But my thing is, you the biggest piece to the puzzle. You it. Everybody else done spoke up. Scout, Key, Key, everybody. When is you gonna speak up? But now she don't know nothing. But I'm confused as how she don't know nothing. But you want to start an investigation in Toledo. What up, Shanito?
Yeah, somebody said something about that too, Noni. And my thing is, I mean, it's no shade. I'm not even trying to be funny, but that's just like you telling me, well, Diamond, I'm gonna go down there to Noonan and start an investigation on your son murder case. My question would be, why would you do that if you ain't had nothing to do with it?
Bingo. Yep.
Because what you trying to clear? Because I don't see nobody. I really don't see nobody in their right frame of mind will go to a whole nother city to open up an investigation that they have nothing to do with. If I didn't have nothing to do with it, I just don't have nothing to do with it.
Facts. I said that days ago. Facts. That is factual.
What I don't understand is why Scalp and Cuddy keeps going around, um, popping up in people's lives saying that they didn't they weren't on the call, that they didn't have anything to do with it when everybody knows that they were.
Whose live did it jump up in?
Yeah, on everybody.
Dell's,
Hey, no, get down.
Jackie.
Okay, go
Okay.
ahead.
Thank you,
Thank
Diamond.
thank you. What up, Mika? Okay, go ahead.
Hmm.
Okay, who? who
Dell's, when Cuddy came up and said he didn't have anything to do with it. Jackie was talking about it. Scout brought his butt up in there and started saying he didn't have anything to do with it. I believe, and he went to Teresa's live and said he didn't have anything to do with it. And I'm like, Doth protests too much at this point.
yeah,
Everyone
yeah.
knows. So why are you guys doing this?
Just
And
what they
and for,
do.
but Keith said that he doesn't have a problem with them because they admitted it, or he would. All she has to do is admit it. Well, they're not admitting it.
No, not them. No, you got that wrong. Keith said that he not worried about them because they've already shot at each other in real life before this. So they was
Oh,
into it. So he not worried about them. That's what he said. But her, she keeps lying about it. So he can't fuck with her
right.
because she keeps lying about it. And Scout went live saying him and Cuddy and Key Montana had a three-way call, and she confirmed that Dale was lying. Yeah, we already know that. We already know that. And that's just to me on some real shit. I don't know if Key Montana's at my window. I don't know if you are. But to me, I literally got some questions because I'm real confused about this whole situation with Key. But it's neither here or there.
Yeah, the fact that he says that she keeps lying, but then they keep lying to everyone.
But did you read
So,
the next of what always said? Always said, but then Red 39 called Key and she said that she never spoke to Scalp and Cuddy.
oops. And so I was gonna say that when Diamond P was up, that she didn't elaborate. So yes, Diamond P was so on point with that. I am so happy she said that. She did co-sign with her up to what she was saying. She never took it where Freedom was trying to go, or where the video that she was showing was trying to go, which she should have, because she just dropped in the comments. She should have just said it, and she did not.
Wait,
So
wait, wait,
yes.
wait. Back up. So you telling me Freedom was playing something where they're talking about Key Montana being on the phone? Is that what you talking about?
No, just the whole thing. She was recapping everything that was going on. So we
So
know that there
what
was.
hold on, Dallas. So are you
Mhm.
saying that you wish that Freedom would have brought something up to Key Montana, but Freedom didn't?
So there was the elephant in the room at this time. I think maybe I knew it just from coming to your lives, but we all knew that it was her.
Mm.
My thing was, why didn't she say anything other than just agreeing with Diamond P? She had the opportunity to say something, but she chose to agree with her in the comments, and then she left when everyone else left.
Mm.
Right?
Well,
It made
well,
sense when she said that.
Dally. Well, that all lays in the hands of the broadcaster too. Okay, because if the broadcaster, we're not talking about that Cassandra and none. I'm here. Y'all not following. What Dally is saying is that Key had already dropped in because Freedom was playing a live. So when Key dropped into the live, when Freedom was playing the live, she had made comments toward what Diamond P was saying. So Dally is saying, it's versus to doing that, why not go ahead and just speak up about what is allegedly being said about you two being on three-way calls, motherfuckers, telling motherfuckers shit. Did I break that down, Dally?
Exactly. What were you? What was your thing? Were you just trying to say this is because that's how it started with me? I'm like, well, she's not implicated in anything according to her comments. But I know from hanging out with Noni that she is. But she didn't
Right.
want to say anything.
Back to what I was saying. It ain't about her knowing what's up. It ain't about her talking to it's about the broadcaster. Now, Freedom, I don't know how Freedom flows because I haven't watched Freedom in a while. But if she had a came in here, I would have been like, "Oh, hey, Key," you know what I'm saying? Like, Key,
Hell,
what's up?
hell, hell
You out there?
yes.
Know what I'm saying? That's how it would have went. But
Hell yes.
don't nobody flow like me. So, that's probably why. And I know you were probably anticipating on hearing more from her. And it would be her obligation if she wanted to answer me or not. He has been in here on several occasions
Mhm.
throughout the last past month. But I just say, hey, Key Montana, how you doing? And I keep it pushing. Did I know that Key Montana possibly could either clear Dale or not clear Dale? Absolutely, I did. But I never brought that up. And the simple fact is because I felt like if Key Montana wanted to really speak publicly, Key Montana would have chose to spoken publicly.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
I'm confused about her role at this point. No shade, but we just gonna keep it, right there because it is what it is. I feel
Well,
like things. Go ahead, Dal.
oh no, no, I'm sorry. I did want to revisit the gang thing.
Okay, what you want to know about Gang Gang?
Well, it seems to me that I understand that um because of China 304's hubris, her ego, that this is probably why she did the hit. But if she had faked the pregnancy, every time I think about that, I think about when Forever Trend said her kid said the thing about the acid. But anyway, when she faked the thing with the kid, she was messing around with someone who she really wanted to take seriously. And then Keith comes and destroys it. Well, not destroys it, but they get into it. That Keith is just in her business.
Oh,
He won't let her be.
stop, stop. You got that wrong. No, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Stop. Stop right there. See, that was
Okay.
also down in my live. Dally, did you miss that? That was broken down. Um, I had a whole session on the gang gang thing, and I had all the text clues, listed all the videos, and then Keith came in and he filled us. He pretty much just put a stamp on everything I had already broke down. So
Right.
basically, when Keith and Gang Gang got into it, that was because of 504.
Hmm.
504 called and told him that Gang
Against.
Gang was tripping, and Keith went over there, and that's why they went into it. But Keith wasn't aware that Gang Gang was calling 504 his baby mother. He didn't know who Gang Gang was talking about, but he was referring to 504.
Okay. What is okay? I can't do
Well,
this anymore. This bitch
Dally,
is crazy. She crazy as fuck.
welcome to the breakdown, Dally. That's already been broke down in here. Like that's been solved. So that's
Okay,
why I
I
was like,
remember.
huh?
I remember she pitted them against each other. I remember that. But in retrospect, I'm thinking China, her that bitch, she is crazy. Like she's Looney
Now,
Tune. Like for real, people need to separate themselves. She's liable to do anything.
now remember, if she pinned them together to get into it,
Hmm.
imagine what he could have done. That's all I'm
Yeah.
saying. You did it on the strength of because Gang Gang really thought that he had somebody real, and even though she was married, he knew she was married. Okay, he knew that, but the way she portrayed it is if her home wasn't happy. I mean, it had to be. You don't went out. Gang Gang said he took it to the park, that he bought
Yeah.
her stuff. It was like they really was kicking it. You understand? He was in a like he was. He had a baby mama. He was Trinity, but we talking about her. There's a difference in having a baby mama and being married. There's a
And,
difference. Being
and
married
then
and
how did she get out of it, Noni? How did she get out of it? Noni?
Okay, I came for a plot
How did-
twist. Okay,
Hey, hold on a
shit
second.
in
Hold
the
on.
show.
Let me hold on. Let me just say this. How did she get out of it, Noni? She did what she does all the time. She played the victim. She had the miscarriage, right?
absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely.
So this is what she does. She goes around playing people using the victim thing, but she's a fucking bored ass witch ass bitch. Okay, now the plot twist. I'm ready.
Okay,
Okay.
Shirley, because I
God,
want to see, I want to see What Noni's thought on this plot twist, okay? Plot
All
twist.
right.
What if she had a hit on him the whole time? And that's why she tried to get him and Gang Gang into it, because Gang Gang was quote unquote her baby daddy, and she was telling Keith some whole other shit. And a crazy ass baby daddy. Like, she was gonna get him to do it for the free, and it didn't work like that. So she went on to, like, what if?
I'm next to get charged. Yes, like she did
Because
now. She keeps
because the
putting people.
time. Okay, y'all want me? Y'all ready for my answer?
No, it was. I said it was a plot twist. I said a
The
plot
plot
twist before
twist
we
she was
came up here,
playing.
because the simple fact of she did. She went and told Keith that Gang Gang was going off. That's how they got into it. You're absolutely right. Now think if that was, she was trying to turn them against each other to have them do something to each other.
So
Shut up, bitch.
is your plot twist real, or are you just saying something?
No, I'm asking you. Like,
Okay,
let's go down this rabbit hole for a
I
second.
said, are you ready for my answer?
Yeah.
Okay, that plot twist would be very much far fetched because the time frame don't match. There's no way
Oh,
that
I
she
know
could.
that. I know that. You didn't hear me say that. I said, let's just think if the hit was before when we thought it was.
Oh, you
Like,
saying it was okay?
like
Okay,
if a
got it.
motherfucker doesn't know when she actually wanted to do something
Hey,
to him. Because again, she got exposed by him before she started fucking with Gang Gang. So how long
Damn,
do we know she's had a hit out on Keith?
damn, damn, damn. Okay.
Oh, but that's what Dally was saying. Dally was saying the same. She said the same thing. She was wanting to know if she was cool with Gang Gang after Keith exposed her. I get what y'all saying. We don't know how long she done had it out. We don't
Because
know. But I'm
she been trying to blame it on everybody. She's
Right.
been
That's
putting
what I'm
in
saying.
precarious
So
situations.
what if the whole situation with the twins, and she's telling Keith about the crazy baby daddy, and he's over here going off, and then they get into it. You remember? What if that
Yep.
was the way she was gonna get this taken care of? Because he's a 3-star general. He's got
no.
that on BD, on GD. It
Wait,
would have been free. It
wait a
would have
minute.
been
Back up.
free.
Okay, hold on. Back up. So you're saying that basically she was going to use the situation with Gang Gang to throw it off.
She
You
was
see what I'm
using
saying?
Gang as a it would be a free
Because
hit. It was a free hit.
he's a little
Wait,
loose.
stop. I'm not finna be in class with y'all day, but
Okay,
hold on.
bye.
No,
No,
Noni,
no,
is
no,
true. Just like with the Mardi Gras situation.
be quiet. Don't
Inviting Player Kane up, same thing.
Ellie, shush for a minute.
Okay.
Be quiet.
Okay. All right.
I
Sorry.
need you. Hey, be quiet. Listen, I never once have clicked this goddamn thing to see when the date of the fucking exposure was. The date of the exposure was November 18th, 2021. Now that's according to this video. Now I'm not saying that's when it actually happened because I don't know. I don't know if this is the original video. But according to this video, November 18th of 2021. Now listen. The shooting happened February of 2021.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It
Right.
happened on my birthday.
Mm.
So if the exposure is right, the exposure is after the fact of the shooting. If that date of the exposure is right. So
So
it couldn't have been the exposure. Are y'all following me?
Right.
If that is the right, I don't know if it is because I don't know the originality of the said video where she exposed. I know that it resurfaced, but I really think that this is an original one. And if that is the case, right, then the shooting happened before because November we know comes after February.
right.
So what y'all gonna make me do is I go back and see if anything y'all saying, the plot twist, if it could be a reality.
Yes, Noni, we
Because
need to
the only
see
reason why I say that is one, it's
hold
easy.
on one.
It's
Let me
easy
just
to get Gang Gang to fly off the handle. Okay, that's one. Two, he's
right.
seriously thinking that he's got her pregnant and he already started this whole life with her, and then
Hold on.
he's very unstable. And you know what I'm saying? And then yeah, and then the babies
It's a
are
free hit.
unalive.
Said it's a free hit, but how many free hits has she set up? This is what I'm saying. That's why I brought up Gang Gang, because it follows. You can see it. She keeps bringing up these hits, these free hits, and then using something kind of victimizing to get herself out of it, like pressing a reset button.
He lost it
Okay, listen,
when him and
listen,
Keith
listen,
fell out.
listen. Hold on. Stop. When they fell out, it was 7 months ago. I keep telling y'all the time frames are not, they're not
Right.
math. That's okay. Where was 7 months from now? That was this year, Danny. So
She's
it
not
cannot.
giving up. It's just saying she's not giving up. That's all it's saying. She's not
Huh?
going to give
I'm
up
talking
until
about
his ass is dead.
you talking about when him and when they fell out over her.
Yes. Y'all. That's why I
Right.
told y'all. Okay, so that plot
But they were
twist
saying that supposedly this shit was supposed to happen in May too. That's why I'm saying.
that it was he was supposed to get shot up again in May.
I thought they were plotting on him for like. Did you not hear Dale when Dale said he's not talking about the shooting? There was a hit planned after the shooting.
Right. She keeps doing it, Noni. She keeps pressing the
Ah,
reset button
So what
and
I'm
keeps.
saying is
Y'all be
they
quiet
fell
for
out. Okay, they
a
fell out 7 months
minute.
ago. The party was in May. I'm saying like Dale was very specific. New
The New
Orleans was
Orleans
in
not
February. No,
April.
it
It was
was the
not
May
in
trip when they had the party the same time Trina B had the party.
Right,
And
right.
he said, that's why I didn't go. He said, I knew I didn't go. I knew. Some told me don't go.
No, he couldn't get the tickets. Like the
Right.
flight wouldn't go through.
Right. Right. Because he knew that that was going to happen. It
Wait,
keeps
wait. Stop.
happening.
No,
Not
he
gonna
didn't know.
That,
That's what he said.
that,
He
be- no,
didn't
that,
no,
know.
no.
He
In
said
retrospect. In
God
retrospect.
was with him
I know. But
and
in
didn't let
retrospect.
didn't let him
y'all.
get that ticket because some shit was gonna go down. Like they was
Right.
gonna have Dale there and he put the hit on him, but Dale was gonna
You know
be
him.
there so Dale could take the fall for it because there was already papers on Dale for Dale doing something to him.
Okay,
Exactly.
Dally and Danny, can y'all let me talk, please? Can
Yes,
y'all hear
ma'am.
me? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So until I get confirmation, because to me, like I don't know, y'all saying that Dale said that there was supposedly one put on him after the shooting. This is my first time hearing that. I have not heard that. What up, Nina Ross? I have not heard that. Pretty Airs, you still in the building? Pretty
You're gonna
Airs,
have
are
to go
you?
listen to his live because he said it numerous times. He was not talking about the shooting. This is nothing to do with the shooting is old. I'm not talking about that. That's what the man said over and over.
He did say that. He said there was a reason why he wasn't there, and God intervened and did not allow him to go there because some shit was going to go down. He would have been blamed for that hit had all of them were lined up to kill that nigga, and Dale been there, it would have been the perfect handoff on him, and that's why they didn't carry through with it. So she's not giving up. That's what's going on. In the float situation, it could have been Player Kane and them, same thing. They could have
No, he
popped.
wasn't.
He could have said something in their ear or something like that. She puts him in these situations for things to pop off, and she's going to continue to do it. She wanted to continue to do it.
Somebody share this to Dale. Love us and share this to Dale.
I can text him
Or
actually.
can you play? Or whenever you're done with this, can you play his live when he repeatedly says, "I'm not
I
talking
know,
to the shooting
I know
goat."
what he said. I know what he's.
No,
I
I'm
think I
talking to
know.
the people in the comments when they were like, "No, that's not what he's talking about." No, he clearly said
I
But
think that's the
something
but
different.
thing.
my thing is, hold on, y'all, wait. My thing is, when you watch Keith live, he not talking about. He's talking about when his house actually got shot up. That's the thing. That's what y'all missing. Like, I know what y'all saying. Y'all talking about this, that, the other, the plot twist, the da da da. We not talking about that. We talking about when his house actually got shot up and who did it and who he's blaming and who he's saying is involved. Y'all speaking otherwise. Y'all speaking for like, okay, it was supposed to be another setup, but even though there was another setup, he still went on with the party. So that don't even matter. Like that, what y'all saying don't even matter because that's not what we talked about. Can I help you? Hello? You should have said hello. Shit.
No, I'm sorry, Noni. My original thing was just to try to see about the gang connection because I was coming up with the same thing that she repeatedly keeps trying to get this man hit and put it off on someone that's within the vicinity. That's all I was saying.
But I think I don't know where you going with gang gang. Can you
hmm
explain?
Um, with
I'm
With
that,
the
sorry, drop me, Noni.
oh, get out, girl. You was in your bonnet. I seen your bonnet, girl. um,
so
so I don't
I don't
get
know.
where you go gang gang. I don't get where you going with the gang gang.
With me and the gang thing, it wasn't the line that she was going, but I saw what she's saying. What I was saying was what was building her up to continue to do what she was doing. I didn't think that that was a hit, even though Danny said it was a free hit. Okay, cool. I'll roll with that. I'll smoke a little bit of that. But my thing of bringing it up was why, what was fueling her fire to continue to do these hits? Because she keeps putting him in these precarious situations. That's all I was saying.
Mean it was only one hit. I
Not
don't.
right. It was only one hit. It
I
was
mean,
only one successful hit.
allegedly, there was
Mhm.
only one hit that she was supposed to be involved in. Now, whatever y'all talking about was supposed to be set up in May. I have no idea. Right? I don't know what
That,
y'all talking about, and quite frankly, it really don't even make a difference. What up, you daddy softies? Because that's not the issue. The issue is what
mm,
happened when his house was shot up. Thank you, your daddy softies. That's the issue. So that's what we talking about. Like y'all's time framing is what I'm trying to tell you is off base to even try to include gang gang into the scenario. I don't feel like gang gang had nothing to do with anything. That's why I'm confused as why you want to know the connection because I feel like you trying to say what up today that gang gang was a reason for her to fuel and to keep going as to try to get Keith hurt. And I don't think that's the case. Gang Gang and Keith became cool after the fact. Like Gang Gang and Keith weren't tight at first. They started
mm,
DJing late night music together and they became cool. Keith traveled to Chicago to Gang Gang and they did music. I believe it was in a room that they were in. Okay. So
mhm.
the connection is off. China 504. Listen, hear me out, Dally, because I need you to get this. China
No, I'm
504
listening. Right.
and Gang Gang were together before Keith and Gang Gang became close. So there would be no reason for her to try to throw them together. The reason why she went for help from her brother is because she was playing victim on that day. But she wasn't putting Gang Gang and Keith in a fueling situation. She was just trying to tell Keith, hey, look, he's tripping. Okay. Because Ivy and Wayne and Gang Gang and China 504 was way before him and Keith got real cool. Are you understanding that?
Absolutely, I understand that. I wasn't trying to go the route that Danny was going. I'm actually trying to go the route that NFS is saying in the comments, which is she just keeps putting Keith in these situations where he can get hurt.
I get
and
that, but you keep talking about gang.
continue.
What does gang gang got to do with anything? Gang gang ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Gang gang is, listen. Let me put the stamp on it.
Yeah, no, no,
Gang.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying
Okay,
about gang gang. I do.
all right.
I do.
Uh,
I
yeah,
do. And that was that was my bad. Oh, sorry.
he was
That was
innocent. Gang Gang was innocent. Gang Gang thought he had
my,
him a little side chick. She told him she was pregnant, whoop de whoop. You know what I'm saying? She had lost the babies. They on the dresser. And then what happened was Gang Gang had heard her call her husband when she was trying to expose Diamond P. And when she was trying to expose Diamond P, she said, Reggie, where are those babies that I lost? He said, on the dresser. So that's how Gang Gang found out that those was not his babies, okay, on the chicken. And then on the chicken, that's when he said, look, folks, you know what I'm saying, on G's and them, like, you know what I'm saying, like on folks and them, I'm going to need my $600, shorty, because you had told me that you was pregnant, shorty, and you wasn't pregnant, okay? So Gang
yeah.
Gang was in it, all right?
He was definitely innocent. He was being played. And I think that she has this thing where she wants to include Keith in these situations to build up her hitting him. But you know what? That's just my brain just going in. But I just keep thinking that he
Good.
keeps doing that. So
You good,
mhm.
Dad. I just want to take Gang Gang out of there. Because you kept trying
Yeah.
to put Gang in there, and Gang Gang don't need to be. He got his
Well, I
chicken.
didn't
That's
want to do that. I didn't want to do
uh-uh.
that because I didn't really know him. That was Danny, and I was like, "Damn, that does sound good." That's a real cool free hit. But I don't really know that situation because you actually alerted me. You reminded me that she put them two together. That she did that. So you have reminded me of that. Look at I'm just saying on that
Hold on.
same line. Okay,
Hold
go
on.
ahead. I'm sorry. Hmm.
Pico, did you not just hear me say that she was trying to expose Diamond P? And when she was trying to expose Diamond P, she called Reggie at work on the phone and said, Reggie, where are our twins that we lost? And he said, on the dresser. So it had nothing to do with her falling out because she was not fell out with Gang Gang because Gang Gang was supposed to have gone on that trip with them. And when he said it ain't gonna be no party G-ball, and that's when he got upset because Keith was in her live talking to her in the live, and he was upset because Keith was talking to his baby mama. This is the
Look at
break,
that.
gentlemen. When is y'all
Look at
gonna understand where y'all at?
And she keeps putting Keith into these situations. But that live that Dell had, where he said that God intervened and didn't let him go to that May get together, was the same live that Cuddy came in and said that he was not on that call and that Dell needs to stop blaming him for it. So, or wasn't a part of the call for the hit. So yeah, he said that there was supposed to be another attempt. So I'm just thinking that this woman keeps making these attempts, Noni, and and probably still will after she admits that she did it, and he becomes friends with her again. She's gonna kill him. She's gonna really kill him. But okay, that's all, Noni. Thank you so much.
Welcome, boo. Give me 1 second, please. All right. Does anybody remember when I said that Gang Gang and Keith got into it? Anybody? Anybody? Okay, when did I say? When did I say the date of the video was? Who's being disrespectful? Who's being disrespectful? Oh, don't y'all be disrespectful to Dally. Leave Dally alone. Now that's not what you're gonna do. You're gonna get your ass kicked up out of here. Don't disrespect people in here. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't disrespect or you're gonna get kicked out. No shade. Don't do that. Cause Dally is my regular. Don't do that. She started with you. Clicky clack, would you like to with you? Listen, I'm gonna play it in a minute, Pretty Pink. We got off base, but I'm gonna tell y'all something. I don't know if it's because y'all just don't listen or y'all don't hear the words coming out of my mouth. I don't know what it is. But I clearly specifically was saying that Gang Gang and Keith got into it, but Gang Gang did not really truly find out that those weren't his babies until she made that call. That's what I was trying to say to the person that kept challenging me in the comments. He didn't truly find out until she made that call because he's still in his mind, G-Ball, that they were his. So then he teamed up with Ashley, and then he did a side by side with Ashley, and then he did his own live of where he spoke about how much money, and he went into detail about what happened with him at 504. That's my point. But we're gonna get off of Gang Gang on the chicken. All right. Hey love. On the chicken. You understand? I love me some Gang Gang. Gang Gang. There's no smoke. Dally just wanted to know your relationship with 504. That's it. Let's not get no chicken out. I can't stand it. Hey, Miss 704. Ooh, my head is hot. Boy, I'm working overtime in this class. Can I please get a mace from everybody? What's up, Miss Cassie? We are about to get off of here because y'all done stressed me to the